According to the current physical activity recommendations, adults should engage in at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic exercise or 75 minutes of vigorous intensity aerobic exercise, or an equivalent combination of both moderate and vigorous physical activity each week. In addition, adults should participate in muscle strengthening exercises 2 or more days per week that involve all major muscle groups, which include your arms, legs, back, chest, shoulders, and core. Today we will focus on targeting the cardiovascular system with some aerobic exercises to get your heart rate up. To start, we will start with a warm-up. We will start with walking in place, or if you'd prefer, you can find an open space or a walking path nearby to perform this exercise. Stand tall next to your desk or in an open space and engage your abs. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart and start walking in place by bringing your knees up. You can ramp it up and get your heart rate going a little more if you prefer to jog in place and pick up the pace. Cardio exercise or aerobic exercise is a great way to burn high amounts of calories in a short amount of time. Performing regular aerobic exercise improves the functioning of your cardiovascular and respiratory systems. It also helps reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease, aids in weight management, and decreases your overall mortality risk. For our next exercise, we will perform jumping jacks. Standing tall with arms at your sides, core engaged, and knees slightly bent. Jump while separating legs out to your sides and raising your arms simultaneously. Land with legs apart and arms overhead. Jump again while lowering your arms and bringing your feet back together in the starting position. Repeat up to 8 to 12 times or as comfortable. You can pick up the pace by increasing your jumping speed. Our next exercise will be lunges. Stand tall with hands placed on hips or behind head. Standing, step your right foot out in front of you about the length of your stride. With your toes facing forward, sink your hips down so both knees are bent. Keep sinking your hips down until they are bent to about 90 degrees. Make sure your shoulders are above your hips and your abs are engaged. Alternate your legs, performing about 10 repetitions or as tolerated on each leg. An alternative to this exercise is to add some resistance. Grab a water bottle, stapler, or other office supply and hold it in both of your hands as you perform this exercise in the same fashion. Our next exercise will be squats. Start with your feet just a little bit more than hip distance apart, toes facing forward. Engage your core and retract your shoulders down away from your ears, pushing your hips slightly backwards as you shift your weight to your heels. Bend your knees and bring your hips as far down as you can until the back of your thighs are almost touching your calves. If you have a chair, you can bring your bottom down till it touches just the tip of the chair and come back up. Avoid letting your knees fall forward past your toes. Straighten your legs and bring your hips up and forward to the starting position. While standing back up, avoid letting your knees fall inward. Our next exercise will be running in place. Standing upright with your feet shoulder width apart, engage your core. Start running in place at a comfortable speed. The faster you jog, the higher the intensity and the further your heart rate will increase. Our next exercise will be an air jump rope. Stand tall and place the hands to your side as if you're grasping an imaginary jump rope. Swing the imaginary rope in front of your body down to the floor and hop as the imaginary rope travels under your feet. Repeat as you feel comfortable. Again, you can increase the intensity by increasing your hopping speed. Our next exercise will be lateral jump ropes. Performed in a similar fashion, stand tall, engage your core, and hold on to the imaginary jump rope as before. Swing the imaginary rope in front of your body down to the floor and hop sideways as the imaginary rope travels under your feet, hopping to the opposite side. You may also increase the intensity again by increasing your hopping speed. For our last exercise, we'll perform an alternating leg jump rope. Standing tall, engage your core and place your hands to your side as if you're holding the same imaginary jump rope as before. Balance on your right leg. Swing the imaginary rope in front of your body down to the floor and hop with one leg as the imaginary rope travels under your feet. Repeat balancing on the opposite leg. Increase swinging and hopping speed as comfortable. If you would prefer, you can hop back and forth alternating between legs. Remember to utilize these videos each day of the week to stay active at your desk. Sit less and move more. For more information on physical activity, improving your health, or worksite wellness tips, visit igrow.org/healthyfamilies or healthysd.gov.